Senhoras e senhores, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo do canal Mr.Vice. E hoje nós vamos com o replay de LA Noire ou Noire, depende de como você queira chamar, as duas maneiras estão corretas, tá? Esse jogo que foi desenvolvido e publicado pela Rockstar, acredito que nesse um pouco mais de um ano e pouco de canal, é o primeiro jogo da Rockstar que eu tô trazendo, né? Mas tá aí, vale muito a pena esse jogo. E ele foi um pedido do nosso amigo Aldeia Games BR. Lá no vídeo do Batman ele colocou nos comentários. E tamo aí, Aldeia, agora a gente tá podendo trazer, graças a Deus, aí atendendo seu pedido. Pra quem tem um jogo em mente que queira ver eu jogando aqui, ou na minha primeira vez, ou no replay, como é o caso aqui, é só deixar nos comentários que a gente sempre tá tentando atender da melhor forma possível, tá bom? Então bora lá, galera. Zerei esse jogo em 2014 e agora a gente tá trazendo 2023 aqui pro canal. Vamos relembrar.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
E começou. Opa! Não bate no carro da polícia não, fera.
Ever the optimist, from the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Beleza.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Pra quem acompanha algumas séries, vão ver muitos atores aqui dando vida a muitos desses personagens, tá?
Look at this junk.
Esse meu personagem mesmo principal aqui, deixa eu ver se consigo mostrar o rosto pra vocês. Aqui, ó. Esse brother, ele tá na série Mad Men, tá? Aquela série de agência publicitária dos anos 60. Uma série excelente por sinal, tá? E se eu não me engano, tem outros atores dessa série Mad Men aqui e outras séries, cara. É recheado de atores americanos aqui conhecidos e alguns desconhecidos também. Peraí.
I tell you I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
E aí, eu viro aqui o jornal, pressione para ver artigos. Olha só que liga.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances.
Estresse pós-traumático, né?
Forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheriff.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Beleza. Acho que são colecionáveis. E essa garrafinha aqui? Serve pra alguma coisa?
No good to me.
Então tá. São colecionáveis mesmo. Não, pera aí. Bora investigar mais. Nadinha. Quando estiver perto do seu parceiro, aperte espaço. Tô dando uma volta. Bora fazer o que o jogo quer, né?
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Uai, mas só isso? Então tá. Aí aqui a gente vai anotando as pistas, né? As pistas sobre e alguns detalhes sobre pessoas, localizações, tudo que tem aqui. Ó, marcas de sangue, mancha de sangue na porta dos fundos, espingando no chão do beco. Isso aqui vale vale muito a pena pra você resolver os casos. Porque é o seguinte, pessoal, deixa eu dar uma introduzida pra vocês como é que vai ser o jogo. A gente é um policial no início de carreira e a gente vai ter que crescer na corporação, certo? Então a gente vai ter que resolver alguns casos. Inspecionar objeto. Ah, ele olhou sozinho.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
A arma do crime.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Quando eu puxo o mouse aqui, ele volta sozinho pro centro. Isso é esquisito. Espero que não esteja me forçando a perder pistas. Então, e vocês perceberam que tem muitas expressões faciais detalhadas aqui. Não é à toa que eles contrataram bastantes atores. Porque alguns dos seus casos... Já vou subir, meu brother. Alguns dos seus casos você vai ter que analisar se a pessoa vai estar mentindo, se ela vai estar contando a verdade, se ela vai estar tentando proteger alguém, certo? Às vezes ela não vai ser a culpada, mas ela está escondendo alguma pista importante. E às vezes você pode resolver o caso sem encontrar todas as pistas. Você pode resolver o caso acusando algumas pessoas primeiro de forma errada. E aí o jogo vai se desenrolando.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Tá, por onde? Por onde? Ah, eu tenho que pegar... Tá por aqui, né, a arma.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
Pera aí.
I don't even want to think about what that smell is.
Ah, galera, eu tô perdido. Ah, subiu por aqui? Não. Acho que eu falei demais quando ele tava explicando o que é pra fazer.
Probably dope needles around here as well.
Tá aqui a arma. Que saco. O negócio é que não aparece nenhum ícone aqui pra eu interagir. Estranho.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Tomando um gole de café aqui, galera, peraí.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Localizações. Loja de armas. Legal. Você viu só como a gente define a localização pelo caderninho. Bem original, né? Bastante original.
You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you? You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road? I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass. It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Não tinha visto essa escada aqui. Acho que não tem nada, né?
Wake up, Cole.
Ah. Será que ele pula?
Wake up, Cole.
Não pula. Pelo menos até o momento. Por falar em jogo da Rockstar, né? Que esse que é um game da Rockstar Games. O trailer do GTA V saiu de ontem pra hoje, né? Caramba, Irmandade. Que trailer. O problema é que só é 2025 pra sair o jogo, né? Haja coração. Eu acho que a gente liga a sirene no H. Exatamente.
Next right.
Ah, legal. A gente pergunta pro parceiro a direção.
Take the next left.
Forma interessante de GPS, né?
Next left.
Até que a jogabilidade aqui do carro tá tranquila. Não tá derrapando bastante. Bora interrogar o primeiro.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Bora lá.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Galera, aqui estão nomes, aqui tá endereços, aqui tá o item. Cadê, gente? Aqui, será? Aqui. Pearl Grip. Beleza.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder. 203 South Glass Street.
Meu inglês não tá tão enferrujado, não.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Graças a Deus pelas traduções da Tribo Game e da Game Vice, né? Esse jogo aqui fica bem chato pra você que não manja do inglês, cara. Zerar. Precisa muito de ler o que você tá anotando. Perceber o que os personagens disseram. Lembrar, né? E eu vou invadindo mesmo, tô nem aí não. Ah, é um standard de tiro. Só isso? É, só isso. Eu não posso mais interagir com o vendedor.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Pronto. Definido o destino. Eu não lembro como é a rádio do jogo, nem lembro se tem também. A música tá legal, né? Mas acredito que é uma música de fundo só. Opa! Ai, barbeiragem.
Straight. What's so goddamn hard about that?
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon, bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Go left here.
Ah, tá.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Turn left when you can.
À esquerda?
Next left.
É que eu vou ter que pegar a ponte, será?
Take the next left.
Eita, atropelei esse
Trying
bicho.
to run people over. Next left.
É, tem que pegar a ponte.
Watch it. Take this right. Go straight over the intersection.
Um farol já era. Opa, por aqui. Calma lá, deixa a polícia passar. Eu acho que a arma era do cara, mas ele acabou perdendo ou roubaram ela. Bora ver. E aí? Tem que bater em algum lugar. Aí parece que era nessa loja aqui, né? Mostrou a fachada da loja ou ali em cima? Bora, talvez seja ali em cima. Exatamente. São nos apartamentos. E meu detetive aqui, né, o personagem que eu tô jogando, tá com sede de resolver logo um caso pra subir na carreira. Ah, deve ser essa. O de casa.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Ixi.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way.
Ah,
You're
não
not
é o
taking me down for
cara.
this.
Eita, deu merda.
You ready, tough guy?
Briga, 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 brother. Pressione.
Quit prancing around and hit me.
Ih, não quer bater.
All right, you started.
Agora, entendi. Pega, meu brother. Só no jab, jab direto. Vem. Toma. Bora, bora. Toma. Bora ver o que dá pra fazer. Ai, caramba. Ah, tá achando o quê? Aqui é policial treinado, meu brother.
I'm fine. I hardly felt it.
USA.
Lucky he caught me off guard.
Vasco do apartamento do Schroeder.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Eu não acho que é ele, não. A música de investigação toca quando estiver na cena do crime ou em um local importante. Então tem que me ligar. Olha, já peguei o cap aqui do chão. Legal, legal. Detalhes. Tinha uma garrafa dessa lá, né? Mas... Ah, então tá. Acho que é uma coisa comum. Nada. Finalmente. Pam, pam, pam. Nova pista, agenda de
names in a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Só essa pista?
Officer Phelps, badge 1247.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you! You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Partiu de novo.
Take the next right turn.
Ah, vai ser na próxima
It's the
direita.
next right.
Agora. Bora pegar pelo beco.
Turn back. We're going the wrong way.
Ah, eu vou cortar caminho. Até chegamos aqui, ó. Do outro lado, talvez.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Perseguição, hein? Tiroteio. Cadê outro? Ali. Headshot.
Use the cover, Phelps.
Cara, tem que lembrar dos comandos.
Take it slow. Backup will be here soon. LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance.
Chance, copper. You got any closer?
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Pega. Calma, mais uma. Aparece. Beleza. Lá em cima.
Stay down.
Uou. É, dá pra ver que é um jogo da Rockstar, né?
I think we got him, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Quando eu conheci esse game em 2014, já eu falo. Não pode perder esses detalhes aqui.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Beleza aí, uma intriga de ideias.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry.
Olha aí.
Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Realmente os dois são tratados.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Estão percebendo que é um tipo de caso diferente um do outro pra você pegar o jeito, né? Já teve a investigação, já teve o tiroteio e agora a perseguição. Corre, corre, Phelps. Corre, 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 corre. Mostra que você é um polícia treinado, mano. Boa. Que doido, mano. O velho polícia ladrão, literalmente. Pega, 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 pega. Eita! Ah, você vai pagar por isso. Que cena comédia. Mas da hora. Isso que é um polícia, meu brother.
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Isso, fera. Faz até um parkour.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Ai.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Você que pediu, você que pediu. Deixa eu agarrar esse brother. Não, ele não fez nada. Bora bloquear uma. Bomba, bro! Olha lá, só no desvio, olha. Jab, jab direto. Tinha esquecido como a dinâmica da luta é legal.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
É, a estamina aqui de nível máximo.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7.
Nossa.
Merrill, 6.
Kelso tá puto
6.
agora com a nota
Weiss,
dele.
5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick. My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on.
You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Certo, agora eu posso terminar de contar a história. Em 2014, Irmandade, quando eu joguei esse game, eu não conhecia ele da Rockstar, tá? Ele não tava no meu radar de games, principalmente da Rockstar. Não sabia que ela tinha feito um jogo como esse. Só conhecia os GTAs, Red Dead, o Bully, né? O Bully do Play 2 e assim vai. E também até Manhunt, né? Manhunt do Play 2 também. Foi um brother meu, inscrito do canal também, o Thiago Siqueira, que me indicou. Um grande amigão meu, já me indicou vários jogos. Porque quando esse jogo saiu, ele só tinha pra PS3, Xbox 360 e PC. Eu tinha um PC e ele tinha um PS3. E aí ele conheceu através do console dele. Havia zerado e me indicou, cara. E gostei muito da indicação. E também a pedido hoje do Aldeia Gamer, né? A gente juntou o útil ao agradável.
Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Certo, nesse bolso aqui não tem nada. No braço, talvez. Não vai deixar passar nada, Phelps. Nesse outro braço.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Não. No rosto. Não vai ter nada. Bora ver se tem testemunhas. Naquela lata de lixo ali, talvez, tem alguma coisa. E não é que tem, Irmandade. Olha só. A arma do crime.
FN Browning. Serial number 0113.
Agora eu entendi.
I need to run by a gun store.
Dá pra gente dar um zoom em algumas partes. Que mais? Agora sim, deixa eu ver se tem testemunhas.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement. Don't you people have anything better to do?
Esse cara aqui? Ou esse brother? Ah, tá, espaço.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
Ah, beleza.
I don't think you're a fool. But what's my opinion against thousands of others?
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Tá bem. Agora que é a hora, galera. A gente não sabe se acusa a pessoa, se deixa passar a oportunidade de acusar justamente para confrontar.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss.
Bora arriscar.
Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name?
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Entrevistas vão ser colocadas num caderno de anotações. Então tá. Interrogatórios estão listados à direita. E aí?
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry.
Olha essa expressão facial, Irmandade.
I walked in front. I heard
O
shots.
movimento da boca e dos olhos é incrível.
Saw Mr. Gage fall.
Olha a expressão, tô achando que ela tá mentindo, hein? Vou chutar uma mentira, filha. 3, acusar. Ah, vai ser mentira, hein?
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Bem aí, quer ver? Documento de venda a prazo. Só pode ser esse aqui, brother. Recibo de brincos, exatamente.
Your pearl earrings,
Acertei!
You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another.
Então a gente já sabe quem é, né?
Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Possível suspeito de assassinato.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Ah, mas a arma eu já descobri. Tem que ser na dúvida agora. Ai. Então tá, bora duvidar. Tá certo. Eu tava certo. Égua, mulher, para de mentir, cara.
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Preconceitos e preconceitos.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Se achar que as testemunhas estão falando a verdade, você seleciona a verdade. Tá bom, então. Não é possível que ela tá mentindo mais. Espero, né? Tá correto.
Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together.
8 tiros?
5.
Não, 5
Thank
no
you for your
total.
help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Legal, legal, legal. Deu uma evoluindo aí na minha percepção. As provas detectadas serão marcadas no mapa, ficando mais fáceis de serem achadas. Bom, eu acho que não tem mais nada aqui, mas vai saber se tem um daqueles jornais, né? Essa revistinha aqui. Olha, tem um jornal aqui. Mas eu não pego. Bora entrar aqui e ver se eu pego pelo menos essa grana do caixa.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
É, joalheria. Calma lá, hein?
Straight on here.
Bora ligar a sirene.
Straight through the intersection. Take this left. Go straight over.
Pode deixar. Joalheria, joalheria. Pela narração, esse seria o caso da minha carreira, né? Que iria me alavancar.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Você que é o Edgar, acabou de matar o
Officer
brother.
Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down.
Ih,
I'll buzz him
rapaz.
for you.
Vai rolar uma perseguição, hein?
Son of a bitch!
É ele mesmo.
Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Vou te pegar, vou te pegar.
Kalu, get back here!
Droga.
Whoa! Easy!
Agora eu aponto.
Goddamn way.
Oh, oh! Eu achei que seria tipo um tiro de aviso, sabe? Poxa, primeira missão feio.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He
Acho que
said
eu tenho que
he'd
ficar
lie down.
apontando a arma
I'll
até um
buzz him.
certo tempo, né? Bora, 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 corre atrás dele, corre.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here! There he is! Damn!
Que droga. E aí?
Too late, Kalu!
Aponte sua arma e o suspeito em fuga. Ah, não brinca comigo não. Bora, 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 bora. Aleluia. Fica bem aí.
Edgar Kalu,
Aí.
you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Mas que idiota, né? Matar um cara em plena luz do dia, cheio de testemunha. Jogou a arma no lixo.
And the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage.
Eita.
The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation.
Eu também.
Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Não sei.
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Tomara que eu me saia bem.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Bora lá.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Ah, tá bom. É claro que ele tá mentindo, foi ele. Olhar o caderno, usar a intuição. É I ou L isso aqui, cara? Ah, tá. Remover uma resposta, perguntar à comunidade. Remover uma resposta, bora lá. E aí, cara? Tá falando pra perguntar à comunidade. Tipo, perguntas universitárias. Engraçado.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Ah, é? Então bora lá. Primeiro que tem a testemunha. Bora começar por ela.
We know all
Olha
about
aí.
the argument. Escaleta made a
A
statement.
testemunha ocular.
You're counting on the
Melhor
girl?
é impossível.
You think her testimony is going to stand up in
Só se for
court?
duas testemunhas
You're going
ocular.
to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mais uma intuição. Vou seguir a linha ali. Claro que eu tô em dúvida. Aí, galera, acertei.
Leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Olha só.
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Cara, expressão labial
He's in
do
the Chamber
cara
of
nos
Commerce.
movimentos.
He's
Meu
in with all
Deus do
those
céu.
momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
É, né? Acho que foi tudo bem.
Masterfully done.
Aí, baby.
It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Bom, para início de jogo, né? Deu tudo certo. Até agora só a escolha correta. Olha aí. Suas ações lhe garantiram uma promoção. Prepare para a realocação. Prepare-se. Ok. Acho que já sou detetive, será?
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Intense. The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping.
Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't. Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys? Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a second.
That bum took a swipe at me, I put him down with my sap.
Sorry, I just got a
They
tip
really
off. I
pushed
gotta
you through
roll out.
quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this check. You were here in 5 minutes.
Não conversa
What
com
do you want me to
ninguém.
say? I didn't ask for any favors.
You're wasting time. Get out of here.
Tá bom. Bom, tô procurando jornais e algumas cositas más.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side? You're wasting time. Get out of here.
Poxa, não tem nada.
Well, you don't see
Vou
that.
tentar entrar nessa sala aqui. Ai, deu certo.
Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full roof.
Mas não tem nada. Que pena.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
I gotta have it.
Mary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he walks.
Cadê ele? Tá aqui fora? Ah, já tá no carro.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse.
95 veículos, cara.
I'll direct.
Até que são bastantes veículos, hein? Muito mais que Máfia, que o primeiro Máfia e Máfia 2.
Tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now? We have to work together.
Eita caramba, galera. Outro civil atropelado.
Right up ahead.
Apareceu um caso ali, ó.
So touchy.
Bora ver se a gente consegue pegar o
Grew up
caso
in
aí.
San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2
Turn right here.
Vicinity, see the man on 211 just occurred. 3rd and Hill Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3
Bom, acho que é aqui.
This is 11K. Go ahead with the further.
11K, your 211 is at Angel's Flight, 3rd and Hill Street. 11K.
What took you so long? They're getting away.
What happened here, sir?
They had guns. Dirty louses took everything and then booked. They went that way, the stairs alongside the track.
Corre, corre.
You look like a rat with a gold tooth in a white
LAPD!
Opa.
Stop it, Phelps.
Os caras estão armados. Headshot no motorista. Perfeito. Quem mandou correr?
Car 11K. Shots fired. The suspect is down at 3rd and Hill. Code 4 here, but I need an ambulance.
11K, roger on the ambulance. All units, the shooting at 3rd and Hill Street is code 4. Code 4.
Olha aí, 40 crimes de rua para ser completados. E aí, brother, você engraxa? E não é que engraxa? Olha aí. Pô, meu irmão, deixa brilhando aí. Massa, passa um nugget. Não vai passar um nugget pra mim, meu irmão? Pô, eu te dou um trocado. Não vai. Ih, perdeu um cliente, brother. I'm sorry. Tentarei numa próxima vez.
Straight through. Straight on.
Bom, quando liga a sirene, os carros vão abrindo espaço.
You'll be taking the next right.
Fiz besteira. Volta, 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 volta. Eita!
Try to spare the general population, please.
Ele vai estar vivo, ele ficou vivo.
Take the next right.
Qual é a direita,
Right
cara?
turn, coming up.
Na próxima.
Shots fired off streets, help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off streets.
Cara, eu vou ficar parando de resolver essas missões paralelas aqui.
Straight ahead here. Take the next left.
Ai, caramba. Tem que usar mais o freio de mão.
Straight on here. Straight ahead.
Sai da frente.
Cross over. Keep going straight. Straight through the next intersection. Straight ahead here.
Não vou dobrar, não.
Straight through the next intersection. Take the next right.
Aleluia.
Straight through. Straight on here.
Take the next left.
Opa! Sai da frente, sai da frente.
Right turn, coming up.
Bom, pelo menos a polícia não vem atrás de mim, né?
Straight on.
Já que eu já sou da polícia.
Keep going on this road.
Aí depois eu vou tentar fazer umas barbaridades aqui. Pra ver se por acaso eu vou preso.
Party left K. We'll handle the health call. Go ahead, KGPL.
Tá ali, tá ali.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Trolley unit pulls these guys over. Finds that trunk full of hardware like you didn't need. They lose. Bullets start flying. And they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up there.
Então tá. Vai ter que matar alguns. Eita, o chapéu já era. Bora, certo? Caramba, hein? Respira, respira que tô perdendo life aqui. O cara se escondeu. Eu tô muito longe, eu acho. Ai, cara. Aleluia. Corre, corre, corre. Finalmente, finalmente.
Claire, come on, let's move. This way.
O chapeuzinho ficou pra trás. É um detalhe legal. Quando você leva um tiro raspando perto da cabeça, ele cai.
I'll cover the street from here. Go on, get up there.
Quer pegar uma arma. Jeito engraçado de subir escada.
Put the weapon down now.
Eu tenho superstância que ele atira. Pega! Ufa! Legal, cara. Bem legal.
11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance in Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at Chateau and Valencia. Code 4.
Bom, galera, acho que já deu uma hora aí pra apresentar pra vocês esse maravilhoso jogo da Rockstar. Ainda ele é um pouco desconhecido, né, comparados com seus outros companheiros aí de desenvolvedora, como GTA e Red Dead, tá? Mas ele vale muito a pena, tá? Infelizmente ele só tem inglês. No PC você consegue colocar a tradução, como eu fiz aqui. E se eu puder indicar, vale a pena demais. Um jogo mundo aberto. Depois você vai conseguir ter mais liberdade na cidade e tudo mais, tá ok? O jogo vai se desenvolvendo e a história é bem legal, que eu fui lembrando à medida que eu fui jogando, tá bom? E se você quiser ver seu jogo aí favorito, um jogo que você queira ver, deixa nos comentários, né? Faça que nem o Aldeia Gamer e a gente sempre tá tentando se ajudar. Um abraço, galera, gratidão sempre e até o próximo vídeo do canal Mr. Vice.